NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Cowboys and Ravens wrapped up Week 13 on Tuesday night in Baltimore. In his return from the COVID list, Lamar Jackson threw for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. He rushed for 94 yards and another touchdown as well. The Ravens rushed for a total of 294 yards in the 34-17 win over Dallas, improving to 7-5. No Des Bryant in this game. He was pulled from the field during warm-ups because a COVID test earlier in the day was inconclusive. He was retested at the stadium, and that test came back positive. No high-risk close contacts were identified, so Bryant was the only Ravens player removed from the game. All this according to our Tom Pelissero. In Philly, Doug Peterson has made it official. Carson Wentz will not start Sunday against the Saints. Instead, it'll be rookie Jalen Hurts making his first career NFL start. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Napa know-how.
Right now, get a 5-quart jug of Napa full synthetic motor oil and a platinum filter for just $22.98. They're an iconic duo like salt and pepper, a hammer and a nail, or the holidays and awkward hugs. You can't get one without the other. That's Napa full synthetic and a platinum filter for just $22.98. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
General states pricing. Sales price does not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 12/31/20.
What's in store this holiday at Staples?
Gifts and packages shipped with care.
So you can relax knowing they'll soon be there.
Now at Staples, save 25% on UPS expedited shipping services.
Plus, take up to 30% off select shipping supplies, like boxes, tape, and padded mailers.
Shop in-store or get it same day with Instacart.
And save on holiday shipping at Staples.
In-store only. Offers end 1/2/21. See store for details. Instacart not available on shipping services. Fees, taxes, additional terms, and or tips may apply. Delivery subject to availability.
Well, coming up, we'll take a look at world and California news, local news, sports, financial news. We'll go in depth with the weather. We've got birthdays to celebrate and all sorts of other things. By the way, Gene, today is pastry day. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, this crazy world we live in, I'm kind of surprised there's no such thing as pastries that look like Tide Pods.
That look like what?
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods, yeah.
Yeah,
like Tide soap?
For a while, yeah, that was the thing. Can you eat a Tide Pod? Tide detergent in a laundry detergent in a pod that to some looks like candy. And anyway, that's for people that are too lazy to measure the laundry detergent on their own.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to look at it.
Yes. Today is also Christmas card day. Okay.
I was a little bit early, but okay.
Well, it's a good day to get the cards out.
Get them out.
Yes. And while we're on the subject of Christmas, safety experts are recommending turning off your Christmas tree lights when you leave the house. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, you may not be aware, today's little-known fact, the inventor of Christmas tree lights sold almost nothing until another guy invented the extension cord.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but how many extension cords can you plug into one outlet, right?
Yeah. They had candles before that.
Yes, they did. And that would have been rather dangerous.
But it's done. In fact, we're talking modern time. They do it.
Yes. I can remember candle lights, tree lights that were kind of like the old-fashioned candles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and a tradition in our family, and I'm not sure where it came from, but when I was very young in Pennsylvania, the tree would show up on our front porch a couple of days before Christmas, and Christmas Eve, Santa put up the tree while we slept.
Wow. Well, that worked out well.
Yes, it did. How about some birthdays today?
How about?
Actress Dame Judi Dench is 86. Beau Bridges is 79. You remember his dad, Lloyd Bridges, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike Nelson on Sea Hunt.
Yep.
Yeah. Football player turned actor Dick Butkus, 78. Actor Michael Nouri, 75. Joan Armatrading is 70. Actor Michael Dorn is 68. Actor John Malkovich, 67. Donny Osmond is 63. And actor David Anthony Higgins, 59. Actor Joe Lando, 59. Actor Felicity Huffman. Isn't she in jail? 58.
I was going to say, yeah, there's a name.
Oh, she's out.
She just got out.
Yes. Okay, guitarist Brian Bell of Weezer, 52. Bob Dylan's little boy Jacob of the Wallflowers, 51. Actor Allison Smith, 51. Actor Rico Aylesworth, 48. Drummer Trey Cool of Green Day, 48. Actor Jesse Metcalf, 42. Actor Simon Helberg, that would be Howard Wolowitz on The Big Bang Theory, is 40. Actor Jolene Purdy is 37. Actor Joshua Sassy, 33. Actor Ashley Brewer is 30. Local birthdays coming up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
But what do I do?
What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert.
School.
Having dinner with friends.
Take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others.
This should be over soon.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alfonso Soto, Angel Herrera, Cynthia Rodriguez, Karen Pavo, Danny Cardona, Lupe Salgado, Robbie McGee, Renee Pollard, Glenda Angulo, Luis Verdugo, Iris Escobar, Bruce Anderholt II, John Edney Jr., Mel Perez, Nadine Abubo, Nicole Wilson, Russell Ledyard, and Tina Shields. Happy birthday from KXO. And just to point out, Bruce Anderholt II and Tina Shields are twins. Okay. But they each get their own birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll take mine. I'll take mine, too.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's see. Found swimming in a lake in South Carolina, a 9-pound fish. Well, I had no idea goldfish could grow that big. Yeah. I wonder what kind of bait you would use.
A lot.
Yeah, something big.
Yeah, use a lot.
Yeah. Okay. And be careful when you, flush a goldfish down the toilet. You just never know what might happen, right?
Might turn into a shark.
It might. Yeah.
That brings on a whole new problem.
Yes. Oh, well, but they are protected, no doubt.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure.
Okay. And also, I know it's a Wednesday, but just reminding you, this is Hand Washing Awareness Week. Yes. And, here at AM 1230, we'd like to thank all of the folks who are listening and keeping us healthy by washing their hands before they turn on the radio.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
News coming up.
Okay. It's a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by your friends and neighbors at Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. UK health officials are reporting 2 cases of severe allergic reactions on the first day of mass immunizations there. CBS's Vicki Barker is in London.
This is not something that showed up in the clinical trials of the Pfizer COVID vaccine, but that's likely because people with the kinds of severe allergies that these 2 health workers have would never be admitted to a clinical trial. Both health workers are said to be making a full recovery.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is urging a public awareness campaign to begin now to convince Americans the vaccine is safe.
We can't have, as we're seeing in some parts of the country, what would be equivalent of almost denial.
He spoke at the Bloomberg Health Summit. The FDA is expected to grant emergency approval to the vaccine tomorrow. WKRC in Cincinnati reporting a former power plant has collapsed in Adams County with several people trapped, several injured, and some workers unaccounted for. They've been getting the site ready for demolition. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Rock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. State health officials addressing this number of COVID cases in the state, confirming 25,000 new cases Tuesday. Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mark Gale urging Californians to get a flu shot.
Because the flu shot is an additional tool in our toolkit, I encourage as many of you to consider getting it if you haven't already.
Hospitalization from COVID up by 71% over the last 2 weeks. ICU hospitalizations up nearly 70%. A judge in LA County rules that health officials there didn't perform a required risk-benefit analysis when they banned outdoor dining.
He asked them many times any data that they had. Instead of doing that, they argued over and over again that they don't have to.
Attorney Alexandria Kazarian, the ruling doesn't mean restaurants can start serving outdoors again now. They're still under state restrictions, but could possibly begin serving again when the state mandate ends. Cooling to the mid-70s in Los Angeles today, mid-60s in Sacramento, upper 60s in Napa. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
And now a game of commercial chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So the weather is just all over the place lately, right? One day it's hot, and the next day it's windy for a while. It's like, make up your mind already. Drivers who switch to Progressive can save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, Imperial County continues to battle the surge of COVID-19 patients. According to El Centro Regional Medical Center CEO Dr. Adolf Edward, the El Centro Hospital has 130 patients as of Tuesday morning, with 79 of them being active COVID-19 patients. El Centro Regional Medical Center has 36 ventilators in use, with 35 of them for COVID-19 patients. The Imperial County Public Health Department issued a Tuesday update that shows the number of deaths has remained at 360, while the number of active coronavirus cases increased by 264 since Monday's update. The health department numbers show that there are 56.73 new cases per day per 100,000 population, and the positivity rate is at 27.34%. Healthcare staff and facilities are stressed with the influx of patients following the Thanksgiving holiday and trying to prepare for an even bigger surge with Christmas and New Year's holidays coming up. Jaime Bonilla Valdez, the Baja governor, is in the news. George Gale has the story.
He is the governor of Baja California. He has tested positive for COVID-19, according to newspaper reports in Mexicali. They say the governor began coughing during his weekend report on coronavirus. Bonilla tested for COVID-19, and the test came back positive. Governor's doctor is quoted as saying he is not suffering any serious symptoms and is recovering at home. Doctor said the prognosis was good. He expected a complete recovery. Last month, the mayor of Mexicali tested positive for COVID-19, and within 10 days, she was recovered and back at work. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
U.S. patrol agents busted an El Centro stash house Monday. A traffic stop on Interstate 8 near Ocotillo led to an immigration investigation of the driver and the vehicle's occupants. It was determined that the driver was a U.S. citizen, but all 4 other occupants were all in this country illegally. They were all arrested. As a result of the arrest, agents were able to obtain information that a group of illegal aliens were being held in a mobile home in El Centro. Agents checked the stash house and found 21 illegal aliens with a U.S. Citizen caretaker. The driver and caretaker were processed administratively and released. The illegal aliens were all expelled back to their country of origin. Well, if you need help with an electric bill, listen to this story.
It is the Imperial County COVID-19 Electricity Relief Program. It's for those affected by COVID-19 and are in financial difficulty and cannot pay their power bills. To apply for assistance, submit an application with the required documentation in a sealed envelope in person at the Imperial County Executive Office, 940 West Main Street, Suite 208 in El Centro. Application packets are available at imcounty.org or at IID.com. You can also call the IID at 1-800-303-7756. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane has the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor for details.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's page 2 of the local news, plus weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Continuing with more local news, a district meeting for the citrus pest control. Here's more in this story.
It is the Imperial County Citrus Pest Control District Number 1. They'll be meeting this afternoon. Because of the current pandemic, it is highly recommended that anyone interested in the meeting join the conference call. To participate, call 1-442-265-7999, access code 141-19709, followed by the number key. A meeting starts at 2:30 p.m. They will discuss 3D silent traps, area-wide AWT treatments, and mandatory AWT dates. Meeting will end with the executive board going into closed session. For local news, I'm George Gale.
Queen contest in the news this morning. Hopeville has released little information about the annual Carrot Festival. They have, however, issued information on the Carrot Queen contest. Applications for the contest are currently open. Any young lady old any Imperial County School District is eligible to participate. The deadline to apply is 4 p.m. December 23rd. For details, the Hopeville Chamber of Commerce, Tuesday through Thursday from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. And I'm sure you're not surprised, Santa Claus is coming to town. Here's more on that story.
No, he's already here, but he's picked up a few side gigs.
Side gigs.
Yeah.
Santa has a scheduled visit in Calexico. It's a pre-Christmas visit. He'll be accompanied by a few of the elves as well. On December 17th, Santa will participate in a drive-through meet and greet at the community center in Calexico. Visit is hosted by the Kxo Recreation Office. First, kids who drive through with their parents will be given a gift bag. For more information, contact the Kxo Recreation Department. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you read that your Medicare health planning are going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, rather warm temperatures with variable high cloudiness can be expected today in advance of a low-pressure system that will affect the region starting late tonight, with a return to cooler, dry conditions and near normal temperatures dominating the area through the weekend and into early next week. 76 our high yesterday, 45 the low. Partly sunny today with a high near 73. South-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 45. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west-southwest. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 2. Light and variable wind becoming west-northwest 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. 49 degrees downtown, 25% relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the valley, except it's moderate in Calexico and unhealthy for sensitive groups at UABC in Mexicali. That's page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose. You can get answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, Medicare supplemental coverage, or even retirement planning.
Things are different this year. Isolation, social distancing, masks and all. But what about kids and Santa? Well, Mom and Dad, KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5 have been in touch with Santa's whole agent. They've made arrangements for kids to visit with a jolly old elf by telephone. Kids, have your parents call 760-996-7463, Monday through Fridays between 3 and 6 p.m. That's 760-996-7463. Calls may be recorded and played on the air on KXO AM 1230 or FM 107.5. Santa will take kids' calls and answer their questions. Call 760-996-7463 between 3 and 6 p.m. Monday through Fridays. Brought to you by Santa's Helpers at the CB Stop Calexico.
The Brownies Diner in Brawley and the original Tom Pup now relocated at Brownies Diner.
And the elves at KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5.
And it's sports time. Tuesday night football. And the Ravens ravaged the Cowboys 34-17. Hey, Jerry Jones, I got an idea for you. You want to improve the Cowboys? Fire the general manager. Oh, what? Oh, that's you, Jerry. Yeah. Bring in somebody that knows. There will be Thursday night football, the Patriots and the Rams, before an empty crowd at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Yeah. And last night's Ravens wide receiver Dez Bryant surprisingly announced he tested positive for COVID-19 just 30 minutes before his much-anticipated reunion with the Dallas Cowboys last night. Yeah, so Bryant unable to play in the game. Coming up, more sports.
Ford's been helping families make holiday joy for over 100 years. So America, we're not taking this year off. We're going to help you make more joy than ever with special deals across the Ford lineup at the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event. Whether you want to haul your tree with a new Ford F-150, road trip more comfortably in a Ford Expedition, or head off-road for the holidays with the available 7 drive modes in the Ford Explorer. Come to your local Ford dealer and make a lot of joy this year. Now get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2020 Ford F-150, plus $2,000 trade assist with your qualified trade at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Excludes Raptor. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month per $1,000 finance, regardless of down payment. Trade assist requires trade-in of 95 or newer vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Customer must have owned or leased the trade-in vehicle for a minimum of 30 days prior to the sale date of the new vehicle. Vehicle supply is limited. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 1/4/2021. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
Well, let's switch over to small ball. The Kansas City Royals and veteran first baseman Carlos Santana have agreed to a 2-year contract that plugs one of the team's biggest offensive holes while providing some clubhouse leadership for a rebuilding club. The deal, worth $17.5 million, according to ESPN. And the Chicago White Sox and Adam Eaton have agreed to a 1-year, $7 million deal that includes a club option for 2022. Eaton is expected to be the everyday right fielder for the Sox. And the top 6 teams in the college football playoff rankings remain the same, including Ohio State, which stayed at number 4 despite uncertainty about its upcoming opponents. Hey, Jim Harbaugh does not have to worry about losing to the Buckeyes this year. Yeah, their game has been canceled. Meanwhile, Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel said yesterday that he and Coach Harbaugh will sit down after the season to discuss any type of extension and where the program is headed. Okie dokie. Hey, don't forget, we've got Raiders football on FM 107.5 Sunday. A big game, big matchup. The Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Our pregame starts at 12:30 Sunday on FM 107.5. It's Classic High School football on AM 1230 and on the Kxo YouTube channel. This Friday night, our finale, the state CIF championship game between the Southwest Eagles and Milpitas Trojans, played December 2017. Our Classic High School football games brought to you by El Centro RV Service and Supply and by Ubaldo Bermudez, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. Tune in Friday, 7 p.m. on the KXO YouTube channel or AM 1230. And if you tune into the KXO YouTube channel, you can subscribe for free. You can join us in the chat room. Yeah, as we will be discussing the game. It's time for a look at financial news and weather. And it's all brought to you by the Yellow Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. So what's happening on Wall Street? Well, it's a bit mixed right now. The Dow Jones Industrial's off 32 points at 30,130. The S&P 500 down $1.70. And NASDAQ off 7.38. The news in the world of the markets right now, kind of mixed as America's job openings increased by more than economists had expected in October. And the job openings stood at nearly 6.7 million in October, more than the 6.3 million expected. But the data included some bad news, although the number of new hires was little changed. Total separates increased to 5.1 million, up from 4.8 million in September. The worrying part of the release is that the resurgence of COVID-19 didn't happen until November. So the next job openings report might look quite different. And U.S. stock futures mostly looking for things to be a bit higher today. Elon Musk revealed he's moved. He's left California and the high taxes to Texas. Yeah, with almost no taxes. Well, smart move for Mr. Musk. Coming up, we've got to look at our weather.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Partly sunny skies today with a high near 73, south-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 45. We have 49 degrees, 25% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in Nelson and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
KXO, El Centro, California. CBS News next to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley agent.
Presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. The new coronavirus vaccine, now deployed in the UK, may not be for everybody.
Thousands of over 80s and health workers were vaccinated yesterday, and 2 of the health workers suffered what's called an anaphylactoid reaction. That's much milder than anaphylactic shock and usually involves a rash or dizziness or shortness of breath. New guidance here now urges people with severe allergies to avoid the Pfizer vaccine for now. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
In this country, Pfizer's vaccine is one of 2 that could be approved for use in just days. Walgreens CEO Rick Gates tells CBS this morning he wants his chain ready to go.
You're going to see consistent amounts of vaccines that will be out into the population, and it's going to be something that we're going to be managing with states to really prioritize populations, ensure that the right patients are scheduled, and we obviously are protecting the patients that have been prioritized by the states as well.
Correspondent David Begnaud is in Southern California, a place where virus case numbers are high and new restrictions have settled in.
Here in LA County, you can't eat indoors at a restaurant, you can't eat outside, you can't even gather in public with people who aren't in your own family. The vaccine will help. But you know what the CDC is saying? The vaccine's not going to really slow down the virus until 100 million people are vaccinated. And they say that won't happen until the late spring.
Facebook is bracing for a string of antitrust lawsuits, as we hear from CBS's Elaine Cobb.
More than 40 attorneys general and the U.S. government were preparing to file lawsuits against Facebook today. According to multiple reports, they allege that the tech giant used its dominance in social networking and its deep coffers to buy or wipe out its rivals. Facebook's purchases of Instagram and WhatsApp are expected to be singled out as marking a pattern of behavior to neutralize threats.
Well, the Justice Department has joined the investigation into the police killing of a 23-year-old black man late last week in Columbus, Ohio. CBS's Jeff Pegues says Casey Goodson was spotted by authorities near his home.
Authorities say Goodson was seen waving a gun as he drove by.
The deputies confronted him, and they went badly.
Police claim Goodson then got out of his vehicle and was ordered to drop his gun. When he failed to comply, the deputy opened fire. Goodson family attorney Sean Walton disputes that chain of events, saying no one from Goodson's family heard any confrontation and that the 23-year-old was killed in front of them, including several children.
Casey was executed while walking into his own home.
And they say he had a sandwich in his hand, not a gun. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 61 points. NASDAQ is down 19 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One NA.
Visit for quality gifts this holiday. Dan Post handcrafts their boots with both artistry and comfort in mind. From performance boots with cowboy certified technology to premium exotic boots, every pair of Dan Post boots are crafted by 90 different artisans who have the boots in their hands from start to finish. For unmatched craftsmanship this holiday, Dan Post at Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
Dell Technologies' end-of-year sale is the perfect time to upgrade tech for your business. Save big on the latest computers powered by Intel Core processors for your small business. And don't forget to shop servers and thousands of top-brand electronics, all with free shipping. Call a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right tech for your business needs at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Free for the holidays, a South Florida man who's been behind bars for a long time.
Richard DeLisi is out of prison and a free man for the first time since 1988.
It's really an amazing feeling, but I knew it was a long time coming.
DeLisi has been released after serving 31 years of a 90-year sentence for selling marijuana.
It was a rough time, I'll tell you that. It was a rough ride.
A group called the Last Prisoner Project worked to free DeLisi, who is especially looking forward to meeting some of his grandchildren for the first time. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Well, the Supreme Court's hearing a case that could make it easier for the president to fire the head of the agency that oversees government-controlled mortgage giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The case could also mean undoing an agreement between the companies and the government that has sent billions of dollars in profits to the Treasury. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
This stuff is fabulous. Your commercials don't even do it justice. The energy, everything. It's just amazing. People say, your skin looks so nice lately. Thank you. It's Balance of Nature. It's amazing.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
Ready to create your own income with your own home-based business where there's no such thing as getting laid off? If a billionaire entrepreneur spent 5 years and $20 million searching for the next big trend, wouldn't you want to know what he found? If you're serious about making money from home without having to leave home, then write this down. www.goherenext.com. You decide your income. Get the facts now. GoHereNext.com.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice that you can trust to help you select coverage that's best. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
CBS you by Julie Oliver with the Key Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. Call Julie for home, life, or auto insurance.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Imperial County Air Pollution Control District provides you with air quality reports daily. How is your air quality today? Check current air quality conditions in Imperial County at imperialvalleyair.org. You can sign up for free air quality alerts to be delivered directly to your email address, or you can download the Air Quality Alert app to your mobile device today. Stay informed with Imperial County Air Pollution Control District.